Don't you ever in your life have my daughter sitting on your uncle's lap again.
Hey beautiful people, how y'all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is another amazing conversation about family, children and all that. So this video is a video of a man and his wife. I don't know if his wife or baby man, I don't know, but his lady, they were having a conversation and this man was really pissed, telling her that the woman should not allow his daughter to sit on anybody's lap, even if this person is the woman's uncle and all that he doesn't like it, it doesn't want it, and that is it on period. This video has gotten a lot of people talking because I find this video very interesting because you guys know I would do it here. But anyway guys, let's go check out this video and people's thought on this video. Then I'll come back and share my thought about allowing your children, whether being male, female, to be carried by uncle, relatives. We're gonna get to it. Anyway guys, let's go check it out, then we'll come back and talk.
Don't you ever in your life have my daughter sitting on your uncle's lap again, dude?
First of all, don't you ever in your life come at me like that.
What you mean, dude?
That
made me uncomfortable, Mom. You heard what she said?
Don't sit down, that's your uncle.
What you mean that's her? Listen, don't let my, listen, don't
okay,
let
we always seen
the
right there. What is you on?
Don't let my daughter sit on no man lap. What is your problem?
Oh no, what the you on with me and my uncle? Why'd you over sexualizing that
that's
shit?
My daughter.
We
dude.
all seen right there. Like what
She's a girl. She shouldn't be sitting on no man lap. What are you talking about?
You was tripping, man, for real.
How am I tripping, dude? I don't play that. I'm a baby. Crazy. I don't play that, dude. Seriously, dude. I do not play that, dude. For real, dude. Don't let that happen again. I don't see how. Why can't you understand? Why can't you see it how I see it? Dude?
Okay, and why the you talking to me like that though? Why does
you daughter sit on another man's lap?
Okay, but okay, I'm not your child though.
Listen, don't let it happen
Quit
again.
talking to me like you don't watch
your mind. Said she felt uncomfortable. You're not gonna listen to your daughter? You're not gonna listen to her? That's what I'm saying, dude. Pissing me off, man. I ain't got time for this, dude. Come on, let's go, baby. Don't you ever in your life have my daughter sitting on your uncle's lap again, dude?
First of all, don't you ever in your
First of all, he did right. Second of all, y'all really out here complaining about men not being fathers and men not stepping up when this man is telling you that he got a problem with his daughter sitting in another man's lap. Period. It really ain't no argument. He said what he said, and he's her father. Her father. And he said what he said. So I don't understand why the arguing and going back and forth. Why is you coming at me like... He didn't even really come at you crazy. He really didn't. He's upset because his daughter told him that she felt uncomfortable. And it's up to him as her father to protect her. Because that's what fathers do. And for you to sit there and act like he's doing something wrong for wanting to protect his daughter makes you trash, ma'am. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it don't matter whether y'all together or not together or whatever the case may be, that his daughter belonged to him. Just like she belonged to you, she belonged to him. And it's his job to protect her. And it's your job to get out the way when he's trying to protect her. That's what you should be doing. Because you sound crazy. Because y'all swear up and down that these men out here not fathering their kids, but then when they try to father them, y'all want to step in the way. Are we protecting the kids or no? Like, what's happening here?
Don't you ever in your life have my daughter sitting on your uncle's lap again, dude?
First of all, don't you ever in your
You know, I'm going to get a lot of hate. Maybe I'll get a lot of support. I don't know. But look, I've always said this. Like, you don't know what a thinking. Just because you're related to them or you think that they this or that, that don't mean a thing. I used to get in these arguments with my ex-wife all the time just because her cousins, husbands, or whoever wants to. No, man. You're not going to carry my kid in your lap, period. Because I don't know who the I don't know what kind of intentions you have. I don't give a damn if it's your daddy. Like, no. I don't even, if I'm taking my kids a bath, I don't even wash their private parts. I give them the little shit so they can wash themselves. Like, come on, man. Y'all really be too trusting, and then y'all wonder why it happens to y'all kids.
And don't you ever in your life have my daughter sitting on your uncle's lap again.
I'm back. Oh my God, yes.
that video. Go watch it. And come back and let me know what you think. Oh, you're back. Okay. Let's talk about it. Because you see, yo soy Latina. Boricua. Okay? I'm Latina. 100% Boricua. We don't play that. Little girls do not belong on another man's lap. Little girls don't belong on nobody's lap, for that matter. He had every right to feel how he feels. I get it. I was raised that way. I wasn't allowed to sit on nobody's lap. Male or female. That's just how we're raised. This lady didn't even care that her daughter said, I'm uncomfortable. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Excuse you? Warning! It's a warning sign, boo. Why did your daughter feel uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable.
Why are you getting mad at your baby daddy for telling you something you should already know? How is he over-sexualizing something? I get it. He's family. Of course he's family. I get it. But if your daughter clearly stated, it makes me feel uncomfortable,
Then you should look into it.
why are you still allowing it and why are you arguing with this man? I got 2 boys. I wasn't blessed with a girl. But I have plenty of nieces. Okay? A lot of them. And I'll be damned if one of them is sitting on somebody's lap, male or female, and then they come out and say it made them feel uncomfortable. Oh, I'll be damned. Because that's a conversation that you need to have. Why did you feel uncomfortable? Why? Did something happen? Did he say something? So instead of coming at your baby daddy, go talk to your daughter and find out why that made her feel uncomfortable. Because when you're around family, you should be comfortable. If you're uncomfortable, there's a reason behind it. Go talk to your daughter. Protect your kids.
Don't you ever in your life have my daughter sitting on your uncle's lap again, dude.
First of all, don't you ever...
You know what's funny? I remember my mother telling me as a little girl not to sit on every man's lap. And she even told me not to hug every man I saw. She understood that a lot of men, whether we're related to them or not, don't have our best interests at heart, ladies. And I don't care about this man's tone either. Whoever that woman is in the video really needs to shut up and sit down and listen to his message, because his message was on point. I don't know what that woman was on, but I'm pretty sure she will never want to get that phone call talking about, we need you to identify the body, or your child is missing, or somebody touched her, if not already. It seems like she doesn't really care about the well-being of her little girl. I'm just saying. Now, I don't know if that video is a skit or not, but still, my message is going to stay the same. Use wisdom.
And don't you ever in your life have my daughter sitting on your uncle's lap again, dude.
First of all, don't you ever...
Please go back and listen to that whole conversation. Excuse profanity. However, that's a serious issue, and they probably could have had the conversation differently. However, kudos to the father. He dead right. Period. You're not finna have my child sitting on no man's lap. Period. I don't care who's there. She cannot sit on no one's lap.
I'm not listening. She says she felt uncomfortable. You're not going to listen to your daughter? You're not going to listen?
You know, I want you to go back and look at the whole video that I stitched. Because at first when I'm looking at it, I'm like, God, you know what? Parents need to get their shit together. They're always arguing over stupid things, and we got these kids hanging out here in the middle. And then the dad said, your daughter said she felt uncomfortable. At that moment, everything else stops. Everything. Because the little girl said she felt uncomfortable. Our little girls are asking us to protect them. Let's do that.
And don't you ever in your life have my daughter sitting on your uncle lap.
To say this short and simple, he had every right to do that because here's the reason. Some guys, when a small child is sitting on their lap, they will use that child to get off. Mind you, for a lot of men, the slightest touch down there will give them an... Even if it's accidental, that's just something that happens, right? Mm-hmm. So basically that, no, like he had every right to do that, every right.
Don't you ever in your life have my daughter sitting on your uncle lap again, dude.
First of all, don't you ever in your...
So everybody's going to need to go ahead and watch that video before you listen to this. Thank you. We'll wait. Because see that right there? That's a real man. If you didn't know what one looks like. And gaslighting in the fullest effect, that's also what she looks like. Okay? Period, point blank. Once a child says something, it is your job. It is your responsibility. It's the only obligation you have to life at that point to take it, run with it, and protect your child. That man 100% correct. King, that crown, don't worry, we got you back here. Now, Mom, you and I, let's talk. For real, let's talk. It's the only thing you have to say out your mouth is how that man is speaking to you. And that man is speaking to you very, very calmly. I'm going to be very honest with you. He's very legitimate and adamant and articulate about what he's saying. So we're not going to gaslight him. We're not going to make him seem like he's an aggressor. See, that's the weird stuff that we're not going to do that. We're not going to gaslight. I'm calling you out, point blank, period. As a former residential treatment counselor for SA children 5 to 17, that is the type of child that literally will come there later in life when you haven't listened and that uncle has done something to them, and then the uncle gets the opportunity to go to therapy instead of jail, because those are what those residential treatments offer. You didn't know. Yes, abusers get the option to go to treatment for their disability, because that's what they want to play it off as a pedophilia is a disability. Yeah, they get to go sit in treatment when the child gets to live there 24 hours a day, go home on weekends if parents choose to get them, and then they get to sit there with their abuser while they're told that they're overreacting. So we're not doing that at all. He said what he said, that baby said what she said, and the only problem left is who needs to say what they need to say to you. I'm be honest with you, you don't look like you hearing words. Do y'all need to talk? You got her? Alabama style? Okay, all right, we're cool. All right, the green chair has spoken. No, but for real, that gaslighting is crazy.
Please go down in the comment section and share it. I'd love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. You're on the channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way, okay? So I totally agree with what the man is saying. Like, I don't even understand why this woman is going back and forth. Some people are saying this is a skit, but we know these things happen every day in our society, in our environment, in our neighborhood, in our family. A whole lot of people, including men, women, feel very comfortable with other family members carrying their children, putting their children on their lap, whether be it a male or a female child. Nobody should carry your child, male or female, on their lap. And no. And we've seen it repeatedly over, which we've had this conversation repeatedly, where we've seen that most of the SA towards children is done by family members. Both the female of it. So while the child actually spoke up and said, you know what, I felt uncomfortable with it. And this mother is not taking that time to go and say, you know what, why did you feel uncomfortable with it? Has this person approached you before? Has this person touched you a certain way before? Why? Why did you feel uncomfortable? Did he touch you a certain way while you were in his lap? She's not asking those questions. She's rather arguing back and front why that his family, other people were there. And this is why I said some people don't have no business having children. Because if you're going to ignore your child's warning, cry for help of saying, I felt uncomfortable in this situation, you're going to ignore it. So what business do you have having a child? And this is why I always say here on the channel, as I'm going to say again, in fact, this is be very intentional before you choose to have children. Having children is not for everybody, and it's okay. It's fine not to have kids. Don't have kids that you're not going to take care of, you're not going to protect, you're not going to listen to. Don't do it. Because when something bad happens to that child, it becomes like, oh, it's the child that's going, like the last lady that stitched. The abuser will be able to go and live their life, and that child is going to live with that scar and that trauma all their life. just because you as the parent did not step up to protect that child, to listen to that child, to hear that child, and to love that child. Come on, guys. Let's do better. If you want to have children, be ready to do the work. And nobody should be sitting on anybody's lap. Like, why? Why? To do what? What happens to the other chair? If there's no chair, then somebody should stand if the child has to sit. And if the child can stand, then let the child stand. Somebody's leg is not a chair. That's actually an awkward position. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thought. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. Here on the channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So please go on and share your thought. Don't forget to share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said, guys, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.